Are you looking for professional broadcasting on a budget? How about broadcast with colorful commentary, guest commentators, and after-race interviews? Do your league branding and social media graphics need a facelift? Custom results and series graphics looking like a fifth grader did them? Event organization taking up way too much of your time? Engage GTC TV and let us help you show the world your events.
Peacey Systems, your dedicated call center partner. We specialize in live customer support as a service, a 24/7 support center, empowering system integrators, operators, and innovators to execute seamlessly at scale, precisely when and where it matters most. Our TaaS model encompasses infrastructure, technology procurement, and comprehensive implementation and lifecycle support. With 3 decades of industry expertise, Peacey Systems leads in collaborative solutions across hospitality, multifamily student housing, and healthcare. As your trusted white label support partner, Peacey Systems operates seamlessly in the background, acting as an extension of your team and brand. Simple pricing and transparent solutions allow us to extend your business reach at scale. Let us accelerate your project execution and provide the service delivery infrastructure to expand your business. Contact Peacey Systems, your call center partner.
Welcome to Origin Micro, your go-to e-commerce superstore for IT hardware and consumer electronics. With over 2 decades of experience, we've earned a reputation for delivering superior customer service and offering top industry brands at competitive prices. We provide a wide range of products from various manufacturers. From notebooks and desktops to networking equipment and VoIP devices, we've got you covered. Our fully stocked warehouse ensures that you'll find the products you need when you need them. And with our expert team always ready to offer personalized support, you can trust Origin Micro for all your IT needs. Origin Micro, your IT e-commerce superstore, serious deals, superior service.
Welcome, everybody. Welcome to GT Champions. It's the International GT Series at Watkins Glen. It's round 4. It's Memorial Day weekend, and we're doing some multi-class racing here at Watkins Glen. Super awesome track. So thanks for joining us. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, do all the stuff. Let people know we're watching. I know we're competing with a lot of things going on this weekend, but we're here, so deal with it. Anyway, welcome everybody. Pardon me. I am Chris. I will be doing your play-by-play along with my buddy Fry. Good morning, Mr. Fry.
Made it just in time for the noon rise.
There you go. Belly full of breakfast from his hotel, and Pix is here too. What's up, buddy?
Hello, hi Chris, hi Jason. Good morning to everyone.
Jason, I love it.
Sounds so grown up.
I know he sounds grown up. Still bald, but he sounds grown up nonetheless. So
You know what?
anyway.
Change my profile picture to match my Discord picture.
Uh-oh. I don't even want to go look yet. I don't want to go see what it looks
You're
like.
looking at it. It's next to your head right now.
Oh, I'm not looking at that one. I'm looking at all the really pretty pictures on this screen. Oh, that one. Yes, your helmet picture. There you go. I think we'll let that one slide. But anyway, we're here at Watkins Glen. It's the next round of racing, and it's going to be super fun. Everyone's going to have a great time. I'm sure of it. We are racing on a very long 3.5-mile circuit with lots and lots of turns, 11 of them. And of course, its most famous bus stop chicane. And that one, we're going to see plenty of action. And usually not the good kind. for the drivers. A 133 lap record from Jack Aitken in the Cadillac in 6 hours of the Glen there a couple years ago. We're going to see if anybody can get anywhere close to that. Granted, the track is still a little damp, but I think they're going to get through it today. We'll be at Monza next weekend. And then after that, Sebring, Spa, Interlagos, and finally at Daytona to finish up the series. Drivers are having a lot of fun with this calendar. I really like it. I kind of want to use all the same tracks just every season, change them up a little bit, the order of them. Anyway, Sam Cook, he is our current points leader here for the overall championship in the GTP class, with Eli and Julius right there trailing. That battle for the second spot is really close, only separated by 9 points. So there's a lot to happen. Julius isn't here today. Vincent is, so we might see a little climb up the board for Vincent. We'll see how it goes for the rest of the drivers. So GTP championship looking quite nice. There's 9 of them out on the track today, so we'll see how they do. Down in 11th, you got River, Lucas, Yusuf, Daniel, Andres, Devin, Jacob, Tucker, Alan, Evan. Alan and Evan haven't raced yet, so we'll see if they come alive sometime during the season. In the GT3 class championship, Tobias leading, not by a ton though. Juan is right there behind him, not far away, and not too far away is David Hertling. So that's your top 3. Javi Sierra 1 point behind him. Then you've got Lewis, Jakob, Jack, Eric, Scott, and Hannum. That's your top 10 there in the GT3 championship. In 11th, you got Brandon. Then you got Dennis, Sajan, Ratchison, Nathan, Marcus, Inigo, Jason, Nathan, and Pablo. That's your top 20. And then you've got Jordan, Erjo. I keep saying that right. I keep thinking I'm saying that right. Jonah, Christopher, TJ, John Cannon, Tanner, Daniel, Billy, and Corey. That's your top 30 GT3 drivers. And there's just 3 more after that. You've got Jagger, Nasreen, and Birkin, who have not yet participated. So they still have time to show up and grab some points.
Yeah. And Joan is here, but he'll surely have a massive headache.
Oh, because he was at Indy, been drinking all day. We'll see how he does. He's we'll have to take a look at what his livery looks like on his porch when we
He has a medical condition. That's what it's called.
That's
a
what it's
medical
called.
condition.
There you go. All right, so the IGTS has, for the first time, a cash prize to go along with our winter coin, and those cash prizes, which are currently at $100 each, as long as they keep up these numbers. The GTP class bonus is going to be offered by Detailing Group. You can visit them at detailinggroup.com. They are steel fabricating detailers to do all the work, so they can take those drawings straight to the shop floor and get that stuff fabricated. SiteScan 3D is our GT3 award winner, and they are a 3D laser scanning group that will go out and scan your project site so that you can build to within, like, I think it's a 16th of an inch or 32nd. I don't know. It's really small tolerances. So thanks to them for helping us out and being a part of GT Champions. They really like it. And of course, our folks at Peacey Systems, you can go to check them out at peaceysystems.com. If you need somebody to handle your 24-hour call center, give your full-time IT a break on the weekends or holidays, like we have this weekend, right? You can have them handle all the calls. That's what I use them for, and it's so nice. So if you need something like that, or you work for a company like that, let them know about Peacey Systems. Then, of course, our global sponsor, Origin Micro. They truly are the best. They take care of everyone, and they make everything easy when it comes to ordering, support, things like that. So go check them out, originmicro.com, and you can find all the deals there. And if you ask for Don Doney, tell him GT Champion sent you, he'll give you a deal. I don't know what the deal is. It could be 5%, could be 1,000%. I don't know. Maybe he'll pay you to buy the product. I doubt it.
free gaming computer so I can join iRacing.
There you go. There you go. Someday we'll get enough. We'll get enough in there. We can help you out with that.
And you
Anyway,
know, the SimSwag is going to send me some pedals. I got Triple Stent sending me gloves. So I mean, if everybody sends me free stuff, I can give so much good data. I'm just saying.
so what you're saying? No. Anyway, so all right. Well, anyway, the winners championship winners coin is what the drivers are fighting for this season, along with the cash prize. We've only given out about 32 of these coins in all of the world that people have. So it's a very unique and a pretty awesome prize. So I got a whole box of them right here to give out to 4 new champions. In this series, the overall champions for GT3 and GTP, and because of the number of drivers we got, we added a Pro-Am class to each Pro-Am driver class to each car class. So we're going to give away 4 coins this round. It's going to be pretty awesome. All right, as far as the track goes today, it was wet. I don't know if it's declared wet right now. I think it's warming up. Track temperature does say it's 82 degrees and it's partly cloudy, so the sun is out and it's starting to bake that track up pretty good. So I think the rain isn't going to be an issue for us anymore. Thank goodness, because the drivers are just like, "Why is it wet?" We're like, "I don't know." So it should be good. It's 62 degrees outside, but the track temperature looks to be about 82 degrees. So that's great. That means that track should dry out. There we go. We got some of the drivers on camera today. We'll be bringing them up and showing those to you as we go through. There we go. Look, getting hydrated, getting that. Let's see, is that a Gatorade? That kind of looked like a Gatorade. I don't know if that was a Gatorade or not. He probably doesn't realize. Good thing he didn't pick his nose or something. All right, so we've got ourselves some drivers out there. I'm going to go out there and do a quick little driver meeting with the drivers, and you can hear the sultry sounds of Fry here as he.
Tell Eli to focus to move his camera higher. You can only see his tummy.
I will tell him. Wait, who was that?
Eli.
Okay.
I mean, we know what shirt he's wearing. I mean, that is definitely, helpful. But might need to adjust the camera. I'm a flying fry today, no doubt. I think qualifying results, I guess our GT3s wouldn't outrun too many of our GTPs, so looks like there we go. So Marco Televisky, I thought you were gonna like switch it up or something, so it's gonna be like the GT3s were up there. Samuel Cruz in second, Andre in third, Sam Cook in fourth, Vincent Viscani in fifth, Eli Sosick in sixth. Eli, adjust your camera. We can't only see your stomach. Daniel in seventh, David Carapetian. I don't know. I got words on how to say a guy's name, and I still couldn't do it. So we're going to struggle through some of these. It starts in 8th, Rafael Rodriguez in 9th, David Hurling in 10th, Eric Halsband in 11th, Jan Rodriguez in 12th, Tobias Sek 13th, Lewis Butler in 14th, Javi Sierra 15th, Jack C. Linder, which I swear that sounds like a lending firm, like some kind of accounting firm. I'm not sure if that matches, but I swear it does. Starting in 16th, Hannum Deuce 17th, Eduardo, I think that's what, come on screen, Cini in 18th, Brandon Devine in 19th, Jakob Fury in 20th, Marcus Collum in 21st, Sajan in 22nd, and Dennis Jan Bench. That is a weird way to say that word. Is it bench? Is there like yeah. It can't be bench. I mean, there's just no way it's bench. It's got to be like bench or some kind of S sound in there. or something is silent. I don't know. So, I forget what was his first name because the guy we were just gonna call Lad, uh,
Lad.
from
Lad?
last night. Yeah, it's
Oh,
Bloody,
WLAD, and I was like, right, and
Vladislao,
I was
and just Bloody.
yeah.
Yeah.
So he sent me exactly broken down how to say his last name.
Okay.
Still couldn't do it.
Okay. Okay.
At least I got the first syllable right because it was so I was nailing that one.
I was gonna say you're
Yeah.
probably like
Yeah, that's why I'll just go
There's
with
the rest of the
Bloody.
word.
Woo, this is gonna be a good start to the race.
This is why I nickname people. It's just much easier, Just roll with it. It's what we did when we grew up as kids.
Yeah, it's weird when I see your name on the screen and I call you Fry, and it says Jason, because I'm like, he's not a Jason.
No.
He doesn't sound or act at all like a Jason.
Or a Jeter.
And in real life, in real life, I don't go by my first name. I go by my last name. So no one, if you said I know Jason, they have no idea who you're talking about.
They just call you Jeter.
Yep.
Okay, and it's funner to say.
That's why everyone always asks, like, why didn't I get a nickname? I never got a nickname. I'm like, it's my last name. Because fortunately for me, there's a famous baseball player, and that's the only way people know the name. It's spelled exactly the same, no difference, no nothing, and they're like, oh, okay. Are you related? Do you think I'd be having this conversation with you if it was?
There we go.
I'm
That's
sure
funny.
I'd be on a yacht somewhere.
Well, speaking of yachts, these things are about nowhere near the size of any boat. These are very tiny little cars.
Still drives like a boat.
It can, but a boat with really good downforce. Most boats do. All right, so they're coming into the second to last corner here. Pit lane at this track is very interesting. It starts very early in the corner, so the driver's gonna have to be really careful not to get a penalty for crossing over the pit lane entry. That yellow line you see there. All right, pace car is gonna dive in, and Marco and Samuel up to the front. Sam Cook, who is usually out front, not out front this time, and there we go, green lights. Look at that. Was an Sam is blinking. We got to watch out for that. Into turn one. Does everybody handle it? I told them all in the driver meeting, you have a lot of runoff. You have plenty of room to get out of the way. Looks like there's some jockeying for that third position. Sam is not ready to give it up. It ties right in there. Wow. Okay, first time into the box. But now, first, we get to watch the GT3 cars hit it. Here we go. Look at that. David Hertling takes off Eric and Juan right behind him. Juan in a Porsche, which is super surprising for me because he never drives a Porsche. Not. Up in their battle for second, right behind him, that is Daniel, who's trying to put his wheels in there under Juan. Oh, that's going to be tight coming out. All right, cold tires-ish on a 86-degree track, but into the bus stop chicane they will go. That Ferrari said, Marco says, I'll see you guys later. don't want to be anywhere near. Did he hit the wall? He does hit the wall. Juan not having a good first start. Juan is currently running second in the championship. And Tobias, who isn't here, is a great shot for him to try to get some points. And Sam Cook goes around at the start of the race. At least he didn't hit the wall.
Yeah, he just lost it.
It looked like it, didn't it? That bus stop gets a lot of people. Oh, wow. Something happened there coming out of the final corner on the first lap. What's happened here? So this is Vincent Viscioni. Somebody comes back onto the track. Okay. So far, seems okay.
About to clip some grass.
Or a curb.
I think was going in the pits.
Oh yes. Is that
somebody was going in the pits and somebody did not know they were going in the pits.
Well, no, he didn't. Look, he's not entering pit lane. He's on the racing line. Pit lane is that yellow line down below. He has to be under that.
Oh, he
I
just
think
hit
he was
the
just
curb.
turning. He just took the
Huh?
curb.
He
Oh, he
slowed
lost it on his
dramatically.
own. Yeah, he lost it on his own right there. The driver in front. He was on the curbs, and then he hit the. Yeah, look at that. He just went wee hee hee. Oh, and he collects him right here. Bink. Oh wow. Okay. Eli just escaped doom from that one. That was so close for him. He got through there. Big changeup in the GTP class up front. Marko Talevsky, who I haven't seen race yet, leading the race. So, yeah, that's good. It's a good place to be if you can have the pole. You avoid all the crazy behind you. Javi Sierra under attack from one of the DG drivers. Tobias is here today. Tobias is in an Aston Martin today. DG drivers keep changing up their cars. I like it. For anybody wanting to know, the drivers can pick any car, anytime, anywhere. There's no limit to how many times they can or can't drive it, and they can race every manufacturer if they wanted to.
Seeing too many Mercedeses is not enough Mustangs.
Yeah, that is that was trying to get through. Wow, he is really. That's not how you overtake in a GTP car. Wow. Did you see his hands? They were everywhere.
I mean, it looked like he was really trying to wreck the car. And I don't mean the car next to him. I mean his own car. I can't tell if that was gathering it up or just, through two corners. Yeah, I want to.
Man, those cars are way faster than the GT3s, of course. But wow, so I think part of this is that Daniel Vaquero? Yeah, it is. It is. Okay. Huh. That was a lot of putting his car in a place it didn't need to be. Did any of the GT3 cars get turned around on that? I didn't notice because we were on the in-car camera, but I didn't know if it looked like he was getting bumped around. They were bumping around. Okay, well, that's good. Okay, well. Oh, look at that. Javi Sierra is really trying to get that spot back. He lost it to Tobias. Tobias is trying to come back with it. Tobias is like, I need to be up at the front. That's where I belong. Says every racer ever. The fry cam.
It's how you're supposed to drive, damn it. And since I've been on my new wheel, I have gone back and forth because I started out in in-car view. That's what I always drove with. And when I went to this view, I got faster. So I've always gone with the view that makes me the fastest. I'm sure that makes sense to most of you. But when you see the back end start to go, catching the car, if I'm inside the car and it starts to go, I'm reacting to the car. Which of course I can never catch it. I'll end up crashing every time. So it's a weird feeling difference.
Oh yeah.
For those out there, you know.
I remember when I got my when I first went to a wheel. My first one was that I think it was the Thrustmaster T80. It wasn't force feedback. It was just basically a steering wheel with rubber bands inside.
I was just about to say the rubber bands. And if you wanted to increase your sensitivity, you use different rubber bands or add more.
Yeah, I would just open it, and when I wanted it to be a little harder, I just opened it up and I put a knot in the rubber band so that it would
A guy told me, the rubber bands, sort of the wristband rubber bands that you would put on that were thicker. He goes, I put one of those on there and it's way better. He goes, so I just been, every time somebody's like, hey, would you like a free wristband? He's like, yes, I would. Because in case one snaps, I got something for my wheel.
There you go. But I remember when Gran Turismo 7 came out, I said to myself, I'm going to switch to cockpit view, and I'm never going to race in any other view ever again. Because bumper cam is great because you can, see more of your dashboard. Chase cam's great because you can see everything around you, but I wanted the more immersive experience. So I went for the in-car, and I haven't left, which is great because when you're in iRacing, that's the only view you get. At least in our championships. I know there's the ability to do relaxed camera views, and I don't know exactly what that does, but we don't have that turned on. So, man, David Hurtling is moving out. These 5 seconds gap to everybody. Boy, that back end really wants to come out.
He is sending it, apparently, but he really seems to like the Glen.
He does. Here we go. Marco and Sam Cruz. We're on board with Marco Talevsky. Samuel trying to get some movement here. Samuel Cruz is currently running 7th in the championship. Marco, he's running 10th in the championship. So those two have some points to get on the board. What happened here? Oh, that's one way to try to make an overtake. Wow. How did he save that Aston Martin? Oh, he didn't. I just heard the tires go around on him. Who was that in that GT3 car?
He saved it at a really good moment for him to save it, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Then I think he didn't crash until after the second car had gone by.
Yeah, so who was that in there? Oh, that's Jakub. Okay, so he almost loses it, gets saved there. Yeah, and then he gets in the dirty stuff. Oh.
And I think he was already trying to gather it back up from a smack with the wall. So that whole time he was just trying to gather it up and not hit nothing.
Yeah.
Almost made it.
Uh-oh, what happened to David? Did the bus stop get someone? Yep. Oh, jeez. I saw that almost identical thing happen. You're not driving that thing back. I saw the most identical thing happen during practice. All right, Daniel. What happened to Daniel? Oh. Oh, the GT3 class is alive and well. They are everywhere on top of each other. This is a great battle right here. There's Eric Hallsband. He's running in 3rd. This battle is 3 cars for the 2nd place. Merck, Aston Martin. You think Jaguar will ever come back to racing? Their company's a mess right now. And so I wonder if they're ever going to come back to racing. I really liked the GT3 Jaguar cars.
Yeah.
I think they were trying to do that, and I think now that they're making some kind of agreement with a European car company that starts with a T. I don't remember what the name of it is. I was just reading about that
Tesla.
yesterday. No, not Tesla. I think it's a European car manufacturer. They're also in trouble, and so they're working together to try to figure out manufacturing and stuff like that. But
because two
Jaguar.
negatives make a positive.
Sure. Rafael Rodriguez running in 3rd. Eli Sosik running in 4th right behind him. Eli is currently running 2nd in the championship behind his teammate Sam Cook. And Rafael's running 8th in the championship.
Looks much better with the camera adjustment.
I can see that Eli's wearing his a tribute jersey for Kyle Busch, who passed away. Was it yesterday or was it Thursday? Yeah. Wow, that's crazy. Is his brother still racing too?
No, he retired a long time ago.
Oh, okay.
But I had 4 people message me probably about half an hour after I had already found out. I'm like, yeah, I know. Like,
Yeah, getting
like
that
some
notification.
kind of news like that, like
Yeah.
I'm not gonna know in the
Did you
first
see?
second.
Did you see Eli's face right there?
Uh,
Whoa.
That whole overtake, he's laughing because like he's trying to get around Raphael, and they show up with that Aston Martin there in the picture, and like Raphael's trying to get around him and doesn't get to work at it. Oh, that was pretty good. That was a good little battle. Speaking of battle, Eric Hallsband having a pretty good race, running in third. We've seen that livery a bunch of times on track now, and I like seeing it up near the front. Oh, we've got a GTP car coming through. Is he going to be patient? Not likely. Hold it around the outside. There he goes. Not bad. Okay. Mm-hmm. Yep. It's this bump right here on that third curb that catches people out. They get a little too much curb, and it actually kind of sticks up a little bit, and the bottoms of their car will hit it. They bottom out on that thing, and the wheels come off the ground, and which is not. Look at that! Get in there! Get in there! Eric! Go! 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 Oh, nice pass! Wow!
That is a good corner to make a pass on if you get a run
was
like that.
So good. Oh, that was really good, Eric. Good job, man. Did you see how collected his face looked when he did that? He was just hyper focused. Ooh, now that DG car is going to be harassing. That's Tobias. He's harassing Louis now. Wait, who's that fourth car? Oh, is that fourth car a lap down? Is that Wait, that's Jakob, isn't it? In that Aston Martin over to the right. It is. Okay. What's up, Brandon Devine, running up in 5th place. Biggest mover in tied for the biggest mover with Dennis. 5 spots they've both gained in the race so far. Rafael Rodriguez has gained 5 spots in the GTP class. So we got some drivers making some moves today. Get some slipstream, get up there. It's gaining a little bit. He needs like another mile of track to get. Meanwhile, David Hertling's like, I'm 10 seconds in front of all you guys. Leave me alone. There's Raphael, and here comes Sam Cook. Remember, Sam wrecked the car. Well, he didn't wreck it. He just spun out of the chicane, and he's making his way back up there to
Like
fight
telling
with
your
Raphael.
dad. It's like telling your dad you almost wrecked the car.
There you go. So the top 3 drivers in the Pro-Am championship for the GTP class is Eli, Vincent, and Raphael. And all 3 of them are here today. Eli is running in 3rd. Raphael is running in 4th. Vincent's running in 6th. So these guys are all making some really good points going towards their championships as well. Ooh. Don't do it again, Sam. Sam takes that way shallower than Raphael, and look at the gain he got out of it. Raphael just was looking too much in his mirrors and missed some curbs, and that's all it took to get through there. I do like that livery on the Merc. That looks nice. The silver arrow colors. So Juan, who got wrecked, back on track in 10th. But he just has to keep it going. I don't see that. Did Dennis not do his drive-through?
Forgot about it, but
I think Dennis was supposed to do his drive-through. I might be forgetting something or missing something. Yeah. I don't see. He did or did not? Okay, he did. I hope. Are you doing it fast forward? Okay, good. I was like, you're gonna get a speeding penalty for that one, dude. Okay, good. So he did get it done. So he's made his way back up to P9 after his drive-through. So he is on fire. He's catching these guys. Now this isn't him. This is Tobias. They just run the same livery for their team. Oh, these guys are fun. Uh-oh. Vincent in the pits. Did he get damage?
Maybe just different strategy.
Maybe.
Oh, he had
Oh,
damage. Yeah.
He sure did. He had a bunch of it. I wonder if that was from the earlier incident where was that? Maybe that was in practice I'm thinking of, but oh no, Eric. No, Eric. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Oh, you did all that work, but he might be able to hold this together. Wow. Good night. How did he manage to save that position? That was phenomenal. That was pretty great. Too bad we can't rewind his camera too, so we can see what his face looked like when he did that. Look at this. I like this little four-way battle, and you can see there's still some that are creeping up back in the back there. That's Javi Sierra back there. Jack Linder's right behind him. The GT3s are giving us a lot to watch today. Tobias is currently your, in that black and green car, he's currently your points leader with 112 points. Juan Rodriguez has at 107. So, he's just 5 points back, but now he's way back there in 10th place. That's not going to help him. But David Hertling, who's leading the race, he's third in the championship with 85 points. So he's going to get, assuming he finishes the race, he's going to get 50 points for this race. And let's see, who has the fastest lap? So far, it looks to be David Hertling, a 143.4. Ooh! World's fastest backwards drone driver picks. Every time I see these kind of angles now, I always think of those people like that have those big 360 stick cameras they put on the backs of their cars or the fronts of their cars or the motorcycles. Yeah. Eric's like, you guys keep screwing around back there. I'm gonna try to pull a gap to you guys while you guys are fighting for that third spot. This is the battle for 6th right now. Javi Sierra. Marco, 2.8 seconds ahead of Samuel Cruz, who's made his way back up to 2nd place with only 2 seconds behind, 3 seconds behind. After spinning the car in the chicane, and he's only 3 seconds from the leader. Like, what? Some of these drivers just really have what it takes. Oh, turn 1's a great place for overtakes, but the Porsche's looking inside. Is this gonna be 3 wide up the hill? Ah, that's not gonna turn out well. Holy crap. Wow, the Porsche just took 2 spots away from these guys in 2 turns. Wow. What a move. Holy crap, Brandon. Brave and ballsy and maybe a little irresponsible, but still got through there okay. I kind of want to watch that again. I'm going to go back to watch the replay on that later today because that was a pretty great. Oh, did they make contact? Uh-oh. Louis Butler had a comment to say about that on the radio. It's really hard to get the drivers to not use the radio except for official things. All right, so is there a little tap or does someone just go around? Oh, yep. Oh, he dives in. That was so we can come up with some other words too that go along with that. Oh. I'm sure on the back of that car it's got the, you know how people put on their tow hitches, they have big like cow balls hanging from the back of it. That's what that guy has on the back of his car. Giant cojones.
Oh, truck nuts.
Truck nuts, yeah.
We sell them in all shapes and sizes down here in the South.
I bet they do.
Yeah, I wish that was a joke. It's not. There's all kinds, like a
Oh,
whole
they're
market
everywhere.
behind it. Yes.
They're everywhere. I see them all the time out here too. I live kind of in the country, kind of not in the country, but you know, within 15 minutes of the country. You know, and so there's plenty of the Dodge Rams that come through town.
Oh yeah. Ford, Chevy, Ram, don't matter. Truck nuts still fit.
Look at Eli. Eli gets that second spot. Those are teammates, Eli and Samuel. They're probably on the radio with each other while they race. Okay, so somebody has some damage from that, or maybe just decided to get some tires. No tires? Maybe he's just doing some fuel. How far into this race are we? Oh, I mean, this could be his one stop. He probably got a little damage. He's like, I'm just going to fix it. I'll pit early, change my strategy around. Look at Raphael catching up to Sam Cruz or Cook. Is this his
right
wreck
now,
from earlier? Oh, he spun again? Wow.
Artistically.
Sam is, oh, sorry, go ahead.
Artistically.
he did it beautifully, yeah.
Well, I mean, there is at least a huge gap of open track right now, so if you wanted to make an early stop and make it work, you could at least find some open track.
Yeah, that's true. So Sam Cook, I believe, has he won every race? Yeah, he's won every race. Oh no, I'm sorry. He's been in 3 races and only won 2 of them. Yeah,
Only
so he
2.
didn't win one of. Who won the other one? Now inquiring minds need to know. I'm gonna go look. I want to know. He won Le Mans, and he won Fuji. Oh, Julius won Indianapolis. Sam Cook got taken out. Remember? Forgot all about that. He right on the last couple of laps. So he's got some work to do. But Eli is only behind him by 34 points, and Eli is having a great race. Samuel Cruz is having a good race too. Samuel Cruz is running 7th in the championship. These will be some good points for him to get. Now, if you all are on the website looking at the races, there is a drop round that will happen, and after round 7 is completed, and steward and made official, the drop rounds will be calculated, and everybody's least points earned round, which could just be a missed round, will be removed, and then all the points will be that going into the last 2 races. They're not allowed to drop the last 2 rounds, so if they miss it, they miss it. Everyone's coming in. I wonder if everyone's going to 2-stop this race. The track is 87 degrees. I don't know what the tire temps look like because we can't see them on the cars, but I'm gonna guess an 87-degree track is not terrible. I mean, I've seen a lot hotter. We've seen it at 100 and something degrees. There's Vincent.
That New York heat can't compete with the Florida heat.
Well, I've lived out in the Midwest and I've been up in that state. It gets just as hot up there as it does in Florida, just not as often.
Not as long, buddy. We're here. This is endurance living, okay?
Yeah. Endurance living.
We don't
Not
just
sprint
come
living.
out. Yeah, we don't come out for the weekend and go, oh, it's hot. No, it's 4 or 5
hot all the
months
time.
straight of 100 degrees.
Yep. Which most people can handle until you throw 90-something% humidity in there, and then that just makes everything worse.
Yeah, just have your friend, wherever you live, wear sweat clothes, make sure you're just sweating everywhere you go, and have your friend push on your shoulders gently everywhere you go. That's pretty much what it's like.
Push on your shoulders. So that's Jack. Is that Jack and Javi right there? It is. GTP car saying, let me through. Wow, look at this. How's this going to work out? This. I'm telling you, I don't race GTP cars just because I just haven't spent much time doing it, but I've raced in multi-class plenty of times. And that kind of environment where you've got somebody else chasing you down or you're chasing someone else down, and then these GTP cars come in and just get all in the middle of your stuff, you're just like, ah, get away. It's scary. David Karapetian, I think,
It's
is
kind
the
of like
DG.
somebody getting in your business, basically.
Something like that.
You know, you were kind of had something going on and they just screwed it all up. But they're so much faster than you. You're like, what do you want me to do?
Yep.
I'm not going to wait.
Pardon me. So right now, in the GT3 Team Challenge, the DG Racing guys are winning, but Coral Cove Motorsports is right there behind them, and Nova Motorsports is in third. But I don't know which ones of these people are on these teams or not. It's really hard to tell. There's nothing really on their cars to let me know what team they're on, except sometimes it'll show up in the bottom if they went into the driver app and added it. But maybe that's what I'll do. I'll try to get the drivers to go and do that next time. That should be fun. But as far as the Nations Challenge goes, the UK and the United States are 1 and 2 in the GTP Challenge. And in the and the GT3 Nations Challenge, Germany is kicking butt out there. United States running in second, the UK running in third. So it's a lot of fun. We have like 3 different championships. Well, really 5 like different championships happening. You got the driver class, the car class, the overall. Then we've got the Pro-Am class for in each car class. Then we got the Nations Challenge for bragging rights about which country's better. And then the team challenges, which teams are better. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of work to make it all, keep it all together, but it's a lot of fun to give the drivers stuff to shoot for. Vincent's in the Acura, right? Yeah, he is. Okay. Listen to that throttle down. That's awesome. When he lifts the throttle.
Is it better to brake, or is it better to coast and let the hill slow you down before you get back in the throttle? That is the question.
That's a good question.
Probably depending on your driving style and what you like to do, but whatever. I'd say that last uphill turn coming around that little kink, that's just the one I struggle with the most. It's like I either totally nail it or I nail the wall. One of the two.
See, I struggle with all of the corners. I don't get enough time behind the wheel.
Turn 1 is the best.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. And when you get it right, you're just like, oh. You get all excited. You're like, that felt so good. I went so fast through there.
Now, pit road can be a little bit treacherous, trying to stay underneath that freaking line. Because
yeah, for sure.
It feels like you can go faster, but you can't. But you think
no.
you can, and that's the problem.
You're not wrong. All right, so Javi Sierra is holding that second place, or the third place. Jack Linder and Eric Hallsband, I believe, are on the same team because they look like they're running the same livery, the black with the gold eagle on the side. So maybe they're trying to get a 2-3 finish for their team. Now, for people that might be wondering, well, how are you doing the Nations Challenge and the Team Challenge? Because some teams have more cars than the others. It works out where the highest ranking team driver is their points are the ones that are added. So it's not a combination of all of the team cars. So that's how that works. Same thing with the Nations Challenge.
You got to do what you got to do to make it all fair and square.
Fair and square. That corner right there, I hate that corner. I get that one wrong all the time. I'm either too hot coming in and I roll out and get a penalty for an off track, or I come in too slow and then I try to make it come out of the corner, make up for it, and I roll off the track and get a penalty. It's just
that one I like. It's that little uphill kink where I either hit the curb or I'm always struggling and can't get back on the throttle. Really good through here.
Ooh, good cameras. Let's go.
Yeah, when we did, I think it was the qualifier for World Cup. And I think he picked Jaguar and this track. And I was like, yeah, I'm doing that day. I'm not doing, I think front wheel drive somewhere other track. And I forget what the third car was. And I'm like, you picked
it. Was the Hyundai Elantra, I think, the TCR.
Yeah. No, I will more than gladly drive a Jaguar. First car I drove on GT7. So, and I just love Watkins Glen. This place is awesome.
Yeah, it's a great track.
It's, you know, it is a little weird, you know, when they first added it to the sim and you were like, great, I get to drive it. I've watched it my whole life, so it felt like I just knew the track without even driving it when I got on it. So it's, I guess when you like a place and you see it so much, it just naturally comes to you when you start driving.
You know what, Pick, stay in this camera, but right above the steering wheel, the reflection of the glass looks like your helmet with two eyeballs staring at you. Do you see it? In the reflection of his dash, it's right behind his hand right now. There, now it's not. Now it's gone. Depends on when the light hits it, but it looks like two little eyeballs looking back at you. The way the light was hitting it. You'll see.
That's
if
why
it was
he's
my
winning.
helmet,
He has frying.
That's why he's winning.
If it was my helmet, it would look right back at you. And it would
Well, that's
smile.
what it looked like. I was like, am I seeing his helmet in the screen or something?
Yeah, he'll
He has
come
to
back.
go in the-
He'll come back in a couple of corners.
Yeah. Man, he is driving that car perfectly. There it is. See it? Oh, well. Hopefully you saw it. If you didn't, you can go back and rewind it.
We'll send Fry a screenshot.
There you go. It'll definitely show up when he goes through here, I believe.
Yeah, I saw it sitting there. It looks like two
Oh, okay.
eyeballs, but
Yeah,
I mean, imagine if he was wearing my helmet.
I know.
I mean,
But I'm trying to figure out what that is that's reflecting off of his windscreen. He's not
there
looking
it
at that.
is.
He's looking at the
It
road.
just
But
appeared as two eyeballs looking at him.
it's got to be. That's just
over
weird.
there.
Some kind of artifact. Oh, it's the knobs or the bolts in the dashboard or something. That's weird. Nice helmet, dude.
Does look like two goofy eyeballs right there. See it?
Ooh, Rafael, Vincent Viscioni into the pits. So still the top three, Marcos, Samuel, and Eli, have not pit their cars yet. And it looks like it's been some pretty long pit stops for some of these drivers. They were like 30 seconds long. Who's this guy? Oh, David Hertling. We haven't seen him in a minute because he's 17 seconds ahead. Somebody just said, "Hey, I'm gonna come in here and just rep Germany even better than Tobias, and I'm gonna stomp him and bring the On Fire team to the top." These guys do real life racing. I've seen that on their Instagram, so I'm sure that helps a lot when it comes to racing in a simulator. I think these guys are out of. Is it Taiwan? Is it Taiwan that they're out? Well, this guy says he's from. It looks like he's from Germany, but I think the team was from. I'll have to go back and look later. I can't remember where it's from. I think so. I feel like that's where I see most of their driver stuff happening on their Instagram. But I mean, there's some drivers out there like Rafael Rodriguez. His country flag is Brazil, but he lives in California, right? So some of these drivers, that's their country, but it's not where they live. If that makes any sense.
Also, remember you can set your iRacing to any flag you want. So
yeah. Did you see what happened to Dennis there as he went through the chicane? I don't know if he hit a curb or what, but we were watching the battle and then he just disappeared. I'm like, where'd he go? Then I think of Goose. Where'd you go?
Need to get me that ghost mode program.
Okay, so he gets way out wide. Yeah, and then he's just like, oh, I'm just going to use this grass. I'll take the off track.
That's not a penalty. He slowed down enough. Leader in the pits.
So, new race leader, Samuel Cruz. Everyone else has done their pits except for Eli and Samuel Cruz. And of course, here Marco doing his. Ah, smart. He's listening to you, Fry. The track's getting hotter, 89.6 degrees, so it's getting really hot out there.
I absolutely take tires on this place.
Yeah. Well, when you get higher road temperatures, it can get that way. I definitely am liking the way the weather turned out for this race. Starting out wet was really annoying, but now they got good racing. It's nice and sunny out. Track temperature now 91.4 degrees. It is climbing quickly. We've got about another 30 minutes left of this race, and I don't know that we'll get to 100-degree track temperature, but it's going to get up there if it continues this way. In fact, I'm going to check the weather really quick just to see what might be happening. Yeah, the temperature outside, the ambient temperature, isn't getting much over 70 degrees. So I don't think the track's going to get terribly hot. But you never know. Here we go again. Tobias and Louis. Now, was it Tobias and Louis that got together in down in the boot section earlier, or was that somebody else that was behind Louis? Remember he dove in underneath? We were talking about nuts on trucks. Big cojones.
I'm going to leave you hanging on that one.
Oh, nice. Way to go there. Oh, hey, there. Oh, that's a McLaren and a Corvette. Oh, that McLaren's a mess.
Yeah, this is probably not going to be a pretty bus stop moment.
Oh, Raphael's like, I'm gonna pump the brakes on this one. Oh, no, that was definitely on the Corvette there. Oh, what's gonna make it worse is that McLaren's gonna go flying across and into the wall. Boink. And now his car's broken. When you have your engine in the back of the car, when you hit the walls and stuff, it does a little bit more damage. He did. So Juan
Yeah,
comes back
tires
out.
should be heavily needed by everyone in this race. It's
Yeah.
not that you need them when you come in. It's you're gonna need them somewhere along the way toward the end of the race when they've now worn out. So you only, I'm assuming they only have one chance to change them.
Yeah, now
I'm
remember,
assuming it's a one stop.
Tobias stopped on lap 15 and he didn't take tires. So he stopped early. We'll see if that is
That's right.
helpful or not.
Yeah, maybe. It looks like Louis Butler's last pit stop didn't take tires either because they had the same time in the pits. The same with Juan Rodriguez. No, Juan took tires and his was a 13.3. So I think that 13-second is a tire change. So
Sosik in the pits. He has box for tires.
So the only one left out there is Samuel Cruz in his Cadillac in the GTB class that hasn't pit yet there. So we'll see. Now Vincent Viscioni did pit, but he's only in there for 7 seconds. My guess, he either went in for a fast repair and left and didn't take tires or fuel. Or maybe he just took tires and no fuel. I don't know what he did. You know, for a split second, I thought that Ferrari was trying to overtake the GTP car. That's the first thing that came to my mind. I'm like, really? The leader caught Rafael? How's that work? It doesn't, Chris. So pay attention. I can't wait until we can get to the point where we can do a legitimate 6 or 8 hour race event. That would be awesome.
With 100 cars.
Well, we can't do 100 cars on the track. We can only do
65 cars. 60 cars.
Yeah. And it would be fun to actually have 3 classes: GTP, GT3, and GT4. That would be fun. Or maybe something, maybe like a TCR class in the middle of that, just to put some real roadblocks in the way of everybody.
So the Group 4s are slow enough. Because that would be so frustrating to have a Group 3 and a Group 4. Like, the car kind of looks the same, but it's so much slower.
Yeah. Well, I think it's slower in its lap time, but coming out of the corners and on the gas, those GT4 cars are pretty stout.
Yeah.
So
in the corners, you can, GT3 you're sort of coasting. Group 4 you're pretty much just trying to floor it as much as you can and keep the car moving. And a GTP just flies by all of them. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's chaos.
Maybe we do GTP, GT3, and Formula cars. Throw some open wheel cars in the middle of it. Marco back out on track. Samuel Cruz has pit. Well, he's pulling into the pits now. He hasn't hit his box yet, so we'll see if Marco can get back around him. I mean, he was ahead of him by a bit. So, all right, he's in his pit box. Been in there for about 7 or 8 seconds. It's about a 25-second pit stop if I'm looking at this right. But here's 18, 19, 20 seconds. But he's up near the front. Okay, so I don't think he's going to get out in front of him, but he's going to be close enough to start catching up to him, though. Nice, look at this. We should have a nice battle for the lead coming up here. Marco with new tires, Samuel Cruz with new tires. Now, granted, Marco's got already a hot lap on those tires to get him up to temp. Samuel Cruz has to bring those tires in for the first lap. But he's got clear track in front of him now. Acura versus Cadillac. Kind of like it. So in the team championship, Triple S is running second behind the Ascent guys. and Marco is a Triple S racing driver. So those could be some really good points to add to their team race, because he's ahead of the Ascent guys.
You never know how any race will go, so yeah, I want points as soon as I can get them. I think we got 3 teammates about to be all together, different cars.
Yeah, we usually see these guys get together at the end of the race and do a little parade lap, get some pictures from the race for their socials, which is a lot of fun. Whoa! And in comes Erjo, pitting out of 5th place. The top 4 still have not pit. David Hartling, Eric Hallsband, Jack Linder, and Javi Sierra. They have not pit their cars yet. And neither has Dennis, who's currently running in P8. All right, so Erjo is going to be moving down the order here. Is that Porsche also an on-fire driver? I feel like they're running the similar... Was that Hannum? In the Porsche? I think that Hannum do in the Porsche. This is... If it's Hannum, that's P11. So we'll be seeing the leader lapping P11. But the leader has to pit eventually. Well, I mean, I guess he doesn't have to. I think you can go the whole race on fuel if you put enough fuel in the car. It's the tires, but they don't seem to be bothering him.
Usually by now I'm like, yeah, we need some new tires and on this car, and maybe a little splash of fuel or something.
Well, let me tell you, I'm looking at the timing. David Hertling, who has the fastest lap of the race in GT3 cars right now, the only one in the 143s. His last lap, even on these old tires, a 144.1, which is faster than any other driver on the track right now, even ones that have pit for tires. Uh-oh. David Karapetian has gone around. I believe he's the DG team captain. Little too much on the brakes there. Yep. Oh. He's like, well, I might as well pit now.
Yep, I was just about to say damage repair.
Yep, but he already pit earlier, so it's just going to add some more time to his race. But look at Eli, up into 3rd. Hey, Marco Talevsky's country. What country is that? I know that flag. I can't. Okay. Okay. Where the heck is Macedonia at?
I think my mic was closed. Yeah, Macedonia. It's in Europe. I think it's part of Greece or next to Greece. Not sure. But we can ask him in the interview.
I think it's like
it's in the central Balkans of Southeast Europe.
Okay.
50 miles from Istanbul or something like that. I don't know.
I love that song. Oh, the Istanbul song. I don't even remember where it is. But hello there. Welcome to the broadcast. I hope you're enjoying the race. It is a cool event. Although the track is not as cool as the drivers would like it to be at 93 degrees. But they're having a good time out there. Welcome aboard, Uncivil Gamers. Marco holds the fastest lap for the GTP class, a 132.944. Samuel Cruz, a 132.969. So 944 to a 969. That's how close those two. The only two in the 32s, Marco and Samuel Cruz. So Samuel could try to drop another fast lap and get, all he has to do is just basically improve his lap by less than 100th of a second. Or maybe 200ths of a second. And he can get that extra bonus point. I love seeing that Aston Martin out on track.
You love seeing that Aston Martin on track?
I love seeing Alonso going into Q2 qualifying until he wrecked his freaking car for the sprint qualifying. But like he was moving in that car. It's like, all right, I see you. Where did Aston Martin come from today?
Yeah.
I love seeing that the old man is still out there and still racing. That's pretty cool.
Holding on as long as his contract will hold out.
There you go. I keep wondering who's gonna take over. Like I wish, I know it's hard. It's not kind to say, but I kind of wish that that Lance just wasn't racing in there anymore, and they can give a rookie a chance.
As long as his dad owns the company.
I know.
You're never gonna have. You know what? It's to your point though. When you're like, I do feel bad about saying it. I think people are so past that now because we all know it. We all know that if your dad didn't own the company, they would have already probably been through 4 or 5 drivers by now on both sides. Even Alonso would have been gone, everything. So you just it's like signing up to work for a guy that that company will never do that great.
Yeah.
You're like, we're like the best at the bottom. Woohoo!
We're the best of the last.
Yeah, we're not in 10th. Just call it 7.5, okay? And we're trending the wrong direction, but we're still here. We're still competitive. So that's got to be a hard environment to work in.
Yeah, and you've got all these sponsors, to be part of all of this stuff, right? And they probably are like, can we get the car to be up near the front? Or maybe they like all the negative press. People keep talking about Aston Martin all the time because nobody likes Lance or his dad.
Yeah, they don't talk about the drivers much.
Yeah. So, but everyone talks about Aston Martin, so I guess somebody's doing their media right.
To be honest, if you're not sponsoring right now McLaren, Ferrari, or Mercedes, you're not gonna get results. You're sponsoring for other things.
Oh, yeah. Makes sense. So, I don't know if Vincent is the BTM captain, but the BTM guys showed up for this event. So, I think we had one of them was around, and they convinced the rest of their team to come and play. This has been a really fun series. I'd like to see some more cars out there, but look at that. Javi just sneaks out. No!
Come on.
Come on, dude. You can still... We have to see from the back. Oh, there we go. Okay, so he slows down, gives him space. Did he just get on the gas? Yep. Oh. All right, so down into 8th. Granted, right now, David Hartling and Eric Halsband have not pit their cars. They are way up there. 23 seconds David Hartling has over Eric, and Eric has another 20-something seconds over Louis. Now, Louis, on the other hand, does not have very much of a gap to Tobias Sec, who has been on his 6 for this entire race. I feel like these two have been battling for this 3rd spot all race long. Didn't Lance Stroll go drive GT3 cars in an endurance race for Aston Martin?
Yeah, and the weird thing is he was smiling after that, which you don't see him in doing F1. So
Yeah, well, maybe there's stuff going on with him and his team that oh Javi! Oh Javi, don't hit any. Oh, Javi is not having a great race. He's had better races before.
No, Mercedes will do that to you.
Oh yeah, he really he had no response to that Porsche still being there. I hope the Porsche doesn't have damage from that.
yeah, he wasn't expecting Joan to break there.
Or turn later.
Yeah.
But I mean, he did have that GTP car right there in the mix. So he's like, I can't hit that guy. Oh, that's a tough one. That's a tough one. Wow.
And he had enough time
Yeah,
to take tires.
A gas and go. Yeah, he was, yeah, he could have and should have, because everybody else that took tires took about the same amount of time for a pit stop. His pit stop was only a second faster than some of the other drivers who did take tires. Granted, track position means everything, and he's 24 seconds ahead, so he probably has enough room to move. There's only about 10 more minutes left in the race. And maybe he thought, well, these tires are already warmed up. They're doing fine. I'm not having any issues with them. I'll just keep going.
I've rarely ever had that thought.
I know. The one thought I keep having, and I wish they would do it, but I just don't know how you would do it, and I'm sure the developers have thought of it. I want to see just random tire failures during a race. You know, like, oh, the tires, you get a puncture driving over somebody's, stuff in the road or something. But I could see how everybody would be like, why does it always happen to me?
I was just about to say I had I think it was NASCAR Heat, like the first or second one. I mean, this is backing up a bit, but it had that in the game. You could turn as much realism on as you wanted. And I mean, I swear, dude, every race was like, hey, you got a flat tire. It's like, come on, man, stop. And I think my motor blew up a bunch of times. I was like, yeah, we're just turning these off. It's just, the racing's racing. I don't need extra stuff.
I remember on another tournament group that does a 24-hour Le Mans race every year, and I went to be a part of it. And one of the things that I was told, make sure you map an engine on and off button, because they want everybody to go out onto the grid to take pictures. And people would, go out on the track, stop and just wait for the picture. The engine would overheat and their engine would blow up, and then that's it. Their race is over. It hadn't even started. So I was like, so I made sure I tested it like 5 times. I start the car, I turn off the car, start the car, make sure I have all of it right. So I was like, I'm not going to do that to my team.
Yeah, I don't want to be that guy. I don't want to be the guy that messed up.
These two are got to be having so much fun. So we're on board with Eli, who's in the GTP car running third on the track. And he's coming up now on this little battle. And he's got to find the right time to pass them, which will be right after this corner. Look at all this grip that they have going into these corners. And he'll pass these guys before they get to the end. So he won't interfere with their battle at all. Look how little that thing is compared. want to go drive a real race car. Like, I want to drive a GT3 car. That would be so much fun. Just to feel the grip level that these things can do. Maybe not on a track with walls, because I don't have to pay to fix it. Do something like, I don't know, where are some good tracks that have, like, just grass everywhere? Goodwood? That'd be a good one.
Laguna Seca.
That's got walls in lots of places. What are you talking about?
Yeah, but the sand slows you down before you hit the walls, and they have lots and lots of sand.
They do have a lot of sand there. You know, the original configuration of Laguna Seca was in the middle of the track was a lake. And then they drained the lake and moved and they added that whole intersection. Whoa!
You need to go to that track that is it doesn't have walls at all except for the pit lane. It's in Gran Turismo and it's here in iRacing. What's the name? What's the name?
Nordschleife?
No. And it's in the USA. USA.
Big Willow.
Yeah, that one. Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah. As a matter of fact, this weekend, one of our sponsors, Detailing Group, who happens to be my younger brother, he's out at Big Willow this weekend to do some racing in his '66 Pontiac Le Mans out there, and so I'm gonna get some pictures from him later this weekend, being out there on the track. He loves that place. Wow, that was an overtake and a half right there. Marco's like, I'm gonna just come flying past you. Now that's David. I think that was David, right? Yeah, he's a lap down, so he has to give way to the leader as he comes through.
Coming up on the last 5 minutes.
Already? Jeez, I haven't even been looking at the clock. I'm just having so much fun with this race.
So I had to say something. I was like, we almost missed the start. We shouldn't miss the finish.
There's Marcus. I shared a car with him for the Daytona 24-hour last time around, and really cool guy. I really like him. Is this for position? That's Sajin. No, it's not. Okay. Sajin in a Corvette this time. He was in an Audi last race. That is Hannum, and he is a teammate with the leader, David Hertling. So that's good. That'll be some good points for their team championship. On Fire's running 4th in the championship, and so David Hertling's going to get some good points from there. That'll be nice. Making that Ferrari sing, man. No tires, and he's still going. That's crazy.
Well, I am petty, so I'm going to say he's cheating because he still has tires.
Hey, you know, I'm looking at Marco Tulevski's, our GTP leader. I'm looking at his times. His last lap that he just did was only 4/10 off of the fastest lap, which he holds. And it's the only, and he was like 3/10 faster than anyone else. He's so fast. He's having a really good race. I'm excited for next week. Every time I come up with a sentence, somebody does something to just make me speechless. So Brandon defending from Juan. This is for 7th position. And who's that behind him? That's Dennis. So this is a three-way battle for that position. So Brandon's like, I gotta hold on to this thing. I gotta. The Aston Martin behind these two. That's. Oh, it's another Aston Martin. So it must be Jakob. I think it's Jakob that. Okay, yeah, Jakob is a lap down from those guys. Okay, I was like, come on, Jakob, let's go. Oh, this is good stuff. Brandon just trying to hold. Whoa! He throws it in there. That's one way to get a pass done. But it's not over. It's not over. Brandon's going to throw it inside there and get that spot back. Yes, let's go, guys. Oh, yeah, there's going to be some late braking happening. Turn 1, I think, is going to be spectacular between these two right now. Who knew a battle for 7th position could be so much fun to watch? Just a minute and a half left. Oh my goodness. Oh, Brandon, full defensive mode, and he's going to keep him down there, swing out. Whoa! Wow! Nope, 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 nope. Holy crap. That was some pressure. Juan was putting on some serious heat.
I don't know if that is an escape road, but he used it as one.
He sure did. It was a smart move. He knew he wasn't going to make the next corner. And these guys battling for that 3rd spot. Louis and Tobias, really solid racers. Eric Halsband also. We're not seeing too much of David Hertling, battling too many people because he's so far ahead of them all. But Marco now on his final lap of the race. I think, did Marnie throw the white flag at him? I couldn't see him in the. I'm assuming it's the last lap.
We got surprised last night. I thought we were going to come up to the.
Yep, he's throwing white flags.
The white flag, and instead, like right before they got to the last corner, they just switched it up and said, "Nope, that's it." Like, oh, never mind. The race is officially over.
All right, so Marco heading down into the boot section now. That right-hand turn from those cones was the NASCAR circuit or the short circuit. And he does not need to be aggressive here, although he is getting right in the middle of this battle for 3rd. That's got to be frustrating. Tobias is probably like, stop it. I'm trying to race this guy here. And David Hertling is, where is he on the track? He just crossed over the start-finish line, so he's going to be on his last lap. Wow! The way these GTP cars just throw themselves through everybody is insane. One more corner to go, and Marco Talevsky going to have himself a nice win under his belt. Congratulations. Good job, dude. Woohoo! Marco Talevsky. And let's see. There's the battle for 3rd. So Butler comes home in 3rd. Tobias gets 4th. Eric Halsman's going to have that 2nd spot. And David Hertling's going to get the win when he comes through. Here comes P2, Samuel Cruz. Nice job. And David Hertling sitting at the bottom of the boot now. Just 3 more corners to go. and David Hertling is going to come through with a nice finish. That should be enjoyable. He's gonna enjoy that one. His first 2 rounds, he finished P1. Or I'm sorry, not P1. That was last season. But he's gonna come through and get a win here. Woo! Good job, David Hertling, P1 by 26 seconds. Eric Hallsband had a nice battle at the beginning of the race to get himself up into P2 when he was battling with all of the rest of the guys. And once he got some clear air, he was like, "See ya," and he let Louis and Tobias, argue over that position. He just took off. Eric Hallsband, nice job, P2. Good points, good finish, good race, and not a bad livery. What a race. That was pretty good. David Hertling has not raced with us yet in this championship, but he did race in our IGTS season 1, and he got 2 podiums in that event, so not bad. So Marco comes home in first, Samuel Cruz in second place, Eli Sosick comes home third, his teammate comes home fourth, and Rafael in fifth, Vincent Vizioni in sixth, and the final GTP car in the top 10 finishes 10th. That's David David. And then David Hertling comes home 7th place on the track with thank you. David Hertling comes home in 7th. 8th place was Eric Hallsband. 9th place, Lewis Butler. That's your 1, 2, 3 in the GTP class. Then we have David, Tobias, Jack, Erjo, Brandon, Dennis, Juan, Hannum, Jakob, Sajin, Javi, Marcus, Daniel, and Andre to finish out the rest of the race results. Holy mackerel. That was pretty good stuff. Now what I need to do is go find our drivers so they can come and hang out with us. I'm sure they already know where to go, but I want to see and talk to Marco. So that should be a lot of fun. We'll see if Marco wants to hang out with us, and David Hertling, 2 new ones to talk to.
Just
That should
about
be
to
a lot
say
of
you
fun.
got new people to talk to, so they might not know where to go.
They might not. Well, I sent them the link, so
What's
that
the
should-
link? Do you click on those?
Shut up. Oh my gosh. All right, I see Marco's in the waiting room. We'll see if we can get David Hertling in there. See if he wants to come in there. But that was a really good race, you guys. All right, so David Hertling's in here, and David shows up with the big win in the GT3 class. David, what's up, dude? Woohoo!
Hey,
Drive that track much, dude? You killed it out there today.
yeah, I don't know what happened. I didn't think it would go this good because I didn't drive the track a lot. I did it for the 6 hour last year, but other than that, I was really surprised today.
That's what all the aliens say when they're out there racing on the track. I was really surprised how I did today. Well, you took that Ferrari, the only one in the GT3 class, the only Ferrari, and you blew the field away by 27 seconds. I mean, and you didn't even take tires on your pit stop?
No, I thought the cold tires, it's a risk, and I felt quite good on these tires, so I just kept going.
Did you take fuel?
Yes.
Okay, good. I was like, otherwise, why did he stop? He better have taken some fuel while he was in there. Or maybe he just needed a drink. I don't know. He just needed to get off the track. But that was pretty great. Like, you got away at the start, and you were just like, I think by the end of the first lap, you were like a second ahead already. And at that point, I was like, wow, he really moves along in there. So, all right,
yeah,
so
yeah,
yeah, tell us a little bit about your race.
Yeah, I mean, I got pole and then I got quite a good launch, and I think there was a crash behind me in the bus stop. So that had a few people up. So yeah, that helped me a lot. At the beginning, I was a bit, yeah, struggling, uh, especially at the bus stop. But yeah, I got into a flow, and then nothing really happened.
Yeah, you're moving along, making some good points for your On Fire Racing team. That's pretty cool. I'm sure. I know I follow you guys on social media, so it'll be interesting to see what they post about your win today, because that's pretty spectacular.
Yeah, thank you.
Well, do you want to do any shout outs?
Yeah, well, shout out to Hannam and yeah, to the rest of the team. Hannam helped me quite a lot with the card choice. We looked at the banners of performance together, and yeah, shout outs to him. And yeah, let's see.
Awesome. Well, you had a good race, man. So congratulations. Hopefully we'll see you out here next week when we're at Monza, and see how you can perform out there. And you better bring the Ferrari. I mean, you got to bring it. You got to bring it to the temple, right? So
Yeah, thank you. And yeah, I think I'm gonna choose the Ferrari. Yes.
yeah. Awesome. Well, congratulations again, man. Good job.
Yeah, thank you.
All right. So now I haven't seen Marco for a minute, but he's here. Marco makes it. Wow. That was quite a race, man.
Yeah, it was. The car felt great. The track felt great. I know I haven't been here for a while. Yeah, I missed the first and third round, unfortunately, but it was good to be back. Yeah, it was, and I'd say boring race. Well, the first stint, I'm not gonna lie, was kind of stressful because I had Samuel, which had mega pace in his car. It chased me down. He was like max 3 sec. He was like 3 seconds behind me, and yeah, traffic. If a track could take it away, that's what we say here. And sometimes he was catching me. Sometimes he got lucky. Sometimes he didn't. Same for me as well. But yeah, it was a pretty awesome race. Car felt great again. Track amazing as well. So yeah.
Awesome. Well, at the beginning of the race, I was like, okay, he kind of pulled away a little bit. And then I saw a few of these times going through the bus stop. I thought for sure you were dead. I thought for sure the car was going to just launch and take you off into, oblivion. But you somehow just like got 6 millimeters away from the dead zone and managed to save it each time. That was pretty incredible racing, man. It was fun to watch.
Uh, I'm not gonna lie to you. Every time I went into the bus stop, I held my breath because I know the GTP does not like bumps, but thankfully the Acura, I think, don't quote me on this, but I think it's the best in when it comes to downforce. So I it was pretty under control, but still I held my breath. It was sketchy, especially on the entry. But yeah, I just love the Acura. The Acura is like my favorite GTP. I feel like if I started the season with that car, I would have done much better at Fuji. And yeah, it was sketchy though. I bet it looks scary on the stream. So
I mean, we've all driven through there, and we know how sketchy it can be. But watching you fly through it, I was like, "Ah!" but like I'm holding my breath with you, right? Like with everybody when you go through there. So
also, this was my first like race, I think, on the new laser scan track. Like I have that new bus stop. I think this is my first time trying it in a full race. So yeah, it was a learning experience, I guess, with this track. It's one of my favorite tracks on iRacing, but they updated it last year. Haven't driven it for a while, but yeah,
well,
it
you
was
did it.
nice to
That's
be
a
back
great
here.
that's a great way to pop into the season, is come in and beat everybody. Uh, so Sam Cooke did not have the race he was looking for today, I'm sure. But yeah,
Uh,
you got to come for the rest of these because somebody's got to put him in his place. Give him something. Give somebody to fight him because he's been
yeah.
pretty dominant.
I
So
feel like I saw him have an incident in my rearview mirror at the bus stop on lap 1, I think,
he
but I
had
feel
a
like if he
couple
didn't,
incidents in there.
I feel like if he didn't have that incident and those incidents that he had, I don't know if he spun or anything, but I feel like he would have been up there with me. I don't doubt Sam's pace, honestly. Like I know he would have been up there fighting for the win. And let's not forget Julius as well. Julius won the race last week. I was not there, but I was watching, so I feel like if he races next week, he's going to be a real threat as well at Monza. So I'm looking for a three-way fight. And Samuel, let's not forget, Samuel has incredible pace too. So
what you're saying is the top 5 guys in the race today are all ones you have to worry about for next week.
yep.
Awesome. Well, that's good. Hey, you know what? Let me tell you, being a racer and winning a race and recognizing the talent that exists around you, that's a pretty great characteristic for a race driver to know.
Yeah, of course.
You know, so good job. And thanks for
Thank
the
you.
lawn mowing. The groundskeeper people were really appreciative of that.
Oh, yeah, that was a real sketch moment. I actually apologize to Jakob, I think his name is pronounced. I'm sorry if I pronounced that wrong, but yeah, it was just one of those moments where I couldn't really react. There was a misunderstanding on which line he was going to take. I thought he was going to take the outside, so I just went inside, but yeah. I tried my best to avoid him. I think from what I look back, it was like a millimeter of net code the first touch, and then the second touch as well after when I joined the track. It's unfortunate, but
It happens.
yeah, yeah, it happens.
Cool. Well, congratulations again, man. Good job.
Thank you so much.
All right, take it easy, buddy.
You too. Have a good day.
Oh, that was a good race. All right. First, I'm gonna go to Fry, and then I'm gonna go to Pix to ask your thoughts on the race.
Yeah,
So
I mean, that was a busy race. We were busy at the start, we were busy in the middle, and then we made sure to make the end. So we were there along with everybody else. I mean, personally, I wouldn't mind a little shower sweeping over, and then it dries up, and everybody's like, nobody knows what to do. But it was a crazy enough race anyway. So congratulations to the winners.
awesome. Yeah. What do you think, Pix? How this race was pretty good. I enjoyed it. What do you think?
Oh yeah, for sure. It's a great track. So and it has a lot of cars, almost 10 GTPs, and another 12 GT3s. So really good race. And the guys, we had some incidents, but the guys behaved really well. So it was fun.
Yeah, it turned out really good. Awesome. Well, that's it from Watkins Glen. Next week, we're gonna find ourselves running around in Monza, and we'll see what David and Marco can do in their respective car classes when we go to the temple of Ferrari's temple. I kind of just want to see everybody's in Ferraris because that would be pretty cool. But I know all the Ferrari drivers will show up in those. So we'll be here at Monza next weekend, same time, same station. So make sure to hit that little bell and subscribe so that you can know when we go live for that event. It'll be a lot of fun. We also have a GT7 race. I don't remember where that is all of a sudden because my brain isn't functioning the way it's supposed to. But I know Fry knows because Fry's going to be racing. I think that's Road Atlanta, right? It is Road Atlanta. Yep.
It is, but we're off this week.
Right. I said next week.
Next week, yeah, next week. And I have to bring this up because it was not brought up to you
Uh-oh.
that you were not here because you might have had like some family stuff and personal life stuff, which is no excuse, by the way, to miss out on Fry driving a Mustang
I watched it.
and doing really fantastic for about a lap or half a lap, which I would like to impose a new rule that we call the race if Fry is winning at any point and just go from there. But
So
I
then we
am
would never call any races then.
pretty much it would be like, okay, here we go, and we are done. You guys have a great day,
Yeah.
because that's about how long I'm going to be leading. But
Just
I did have like my greatest race on my new wheel in World Cup ever, and of course it was in a Mustang. And guess what? We get to drive at Road Atlanta, another freaking Mustang. So you better be there for that one.
well, maybe. Have you raced the GT3 Mustang yet?
No,
Okay. Then
it's my
yeah,
first
that'll be
time,
fun.
and I've made my practice laps, and ooh, I'm very excited. It's gonna be a good race.
Awesome. Well, that'll be next weekend, folks. So you can next weekend we'll have Monza in the morning, and then we'll have Road Atlanta in the evening. So it'll be a lot of fun. Appreciate everybody coming by and hanging out with us while we bring you Watkins Glen and getting that one down and out of the way. And next week we'll be at Monza. And couldn't do any of that without all of our sponsors who help us out, like the folks at Peacey Systems. Go check them out at peaceysystems.com. If you want to learn a little bit more about them, hang out for a second. You can watch the exit video, which will tell you even a little bit more about them. And of course, also for, pardon me, also for our global sponsor, Origin Micro, who just have stepped up in a big way for GT Champions. So we appreciate them. Go check them out at originmicro.com. Tell them GT Champions sent you, and they'll get you some good deals on some stuff. That's for sure. Don't ask for RAM at cheap prices. Nobody has that right now. So all the data centers have that stuff. Anyway, all right. I think that's it from us here in the booth here at GTC TV. Appreciate all of you coming by. Hopefully we'll see all of you come by next week. I'm Chris, and Fry, thanks for being here. Pix, also thanks for being here. And we'll catch all of you next time out. Have a good one.
Are you looking for professional broadcasting on a budget? How about broadcast with colorful commentary, guest commentators, and after-race interviews? Do your league branding and social media graphics need a facelift? Custom results and series graphics looking like a 5th grader did them? Event organization taking up way too much of your time? Engage GTC TV and let us help you show the world your events.
Peacey Systems, your dedicated call center partner. We specialize in live customer support as a service, a 24/7 support center, empowering system integrators, operators, and innovators to execute seamlessly at scale, precisely when and where it matters most. Our TaaS model encompasses infrastructure, technology procurement, and comprehensive implementation and lifecycle support. With 3 decades of industry expertise, Peacey Systems leads in collaborative solutions across hospitality, multifamily student housing, and healthcare. As your trusted white label support partner, Peacey Systems operates seamlessly in the background, acting as an extension of your team and brand. Simple pricing and transparent solutions allow us to extend your business reach at scale. Let us accelerate your project execution and provide the service delivery infrastructure to expand your business. Contact Peacey Systems, your call center partner.
Welcome to Origin Micro, your go-to e-commerce superstore for IT hardware and consumer electronics. With over 2 decades of experience, we've earned a reputation for delivering superior customer service and offering top industry brands at competitive prices. We provide a wide range of products from various manufacturers. From notebooks and desktops to networking equipment and VoIP devices, we've got you covered. Our fully stocked warehouse ensures that you'll find the products you need when you need them. And with our expert team always ready to offer personalized support, you can trust Origin Micro for all your IT needs. Origin Micro, your IT e-commerce superstore, serious deals, superior service.